Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Wednesday card and this week's tarot story. So as I've said, all the cards this week are Major Arcana cards, and that is true today. We have another life lesson. It is the Hierophant reversed. So the Hierophant is the number 5 card in the Major Arcana, and that's the challenge point. And the challenge point of the Hierophant is we are moving from the relative safety and privacy of our home into the relative risk of the marketplace. So basically, we're ready. We're ready to kind of emerge from our private life and enter into the public life and bring our gifts to the world. So when the card is upright, it suggests that we're in the middle of that transition. We're moving into the world. We're bringing our gifts. The Hierophant's helping us find the path into bringing our gifts to the larger community. When the card is reversed, as it is here, at least in this tarot spread, what I'm going to read it as is an invitation actually to go backwards into the work of the Emperor. The Emperor is the good father energy of the tarot. It's the 4, which is about stability and having a firm foundation on which to build. And it is the good father energy that creates the safe space. So essentially, instead of moving into the world right now, instead of our focus being on what we're doing for others, we want to kind of bring it back in and spend some time looking at our private structures, our home structures. Where are they lacking? Where do they need to be repaired? Maybe where do they need to be changed? And I feel like this is a really nice card to follow up the star card from yesterday. So the star card is showing up when we're in the middle. We had this expansion, the tower fell apart. We're in this star experience of sort of being renewed, being resuscitated, and also feeling through what has changed in us. So whenever things change, we want to then make sure we have supportive structures for that change. So when you change, some old structures no longer feel comfortable. Maybe they feel too small, like that tower, right? They're too small. They need to be released, renewed. Some structures need to be put in place. So the idea here is like, okay, you've gone through the star experience, and when we go through an expansion, almost the first thing our mind does is says, okay, what are we gonna do in the world with this, right? Before we do that, before you move into the Hierophant, right, you want to make sure the Emperor's work is completed, because that is your foundation. That's your basis. So, and if you don't take care of the Emperor first, if you move to the Hierophant instead of the Emperor, then you may be able to do things in the world, but it won't be sustainable and you won't have any stability about it. So we've been through this big shift, this big, metamorphosis. The tower fell apart. We're now in the star. It's a good time to look and see what things in your life still feel supportive, what feel too small, what things are missing, and start tending your own hearth and home, right? Put the things in place that make sense for you. Get rid of the things that no longer match. The father energy, the Emperor energy in the tarot, I think of as unconditional love and regard. The father is taking care of the children. They're protected, they're safe, they're provided for. Like, this is an environment in which they can thrive and get strong. So when we are the Emperor, and we are, all the roles are our roles, then our job is to take very seriously the tending and nurturing of ourselves, to listen to what we need, to respond to it, to provide it. So consider, after this big transition, what is it you need? How do you take care of yourself? What things need to be put in place? What things need to be gotten rid of so that you feel secure and ready and comfortable? So this transition actually will then move back into the marketplace. That's our card for today. See you tomorrow for our next one. Bye.